Oh! Oh my god!
Are you okay?
Oh my god!
Did the hammer fall?
Yeah. Oh, where did it go? Where did the hammer go? I guess I gotta somehow now. Help me. Oh.
I just want to tickle you. I don't know where that hammer came from, and pretty sure it was a hammer, and then it just disappeared. That was strange. Are you able to continue and make this video? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
John Cena came back after tearing his shoulder in a week. When the Royal Rumble, I can do this.
Well, in that case, Kurt Angle won a gold medal with broken freaking neck.
Yep.
You could do this.
Who is that?
I don't know what that was or where it came from. It's just a mystery. All right, would you like to do the intro?
What's up, guys? This is time to wrestle with Suplexus.
And Piledriver.
And today we are predicting stupid showdown. I mean super showdown.
Yes, the Super Showdown Super Match card. So let's just roll through it real quick.
Oh, still hurts.
Oh. Okay, I got a list of the matches here, and the first one that I have is the Viking Raiders versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, which I think is a little bit funny because last time they were in Saudi Arabia, I'm pretty sure that Luke and Carl, it's all listed on the list. I'm pretty sure they complained and said they were never going to go to Saudi Arabia again, but here they are. It's on the list. I don't know how accurate this is. Bleacher Reports.
Okay, I don't know. Let's do rock, paper, scissors.
No, I'm gonna make a prediction, but you make your prediction.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
I'll make my prediction
I'm
first.
going with the OC because each one of them fought Ricochet, and Ricochet is gonna fight Brock, so they're apparently really strong because they had like a good match with them.
Well, I feel like you've forgotten something important. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are the greatest tag team in the world. As last time they won that big giant trophy.
Didn't I just go with them?
So wouldn't it be great? Yeah, but your reason was rock, paper, scissors. Wouldn't it be great if the greatest tag team that became the greatest tag team in Saudi Arabia just continued to like have like
a winning
streak out there? So yeah, I'm gonna totally go for them. Okay, next one they have on the list is Angel Garza versus Humberto Carrillo.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's on the list.
Thought they'd do Andrade. But anyways,
Andrade's in the 6-person trophy. Yeah.
The Battle Royal.
The to wait or not to wait. Yeah. So who you go for?
I am gonna go for Angel Garza.
I'm gonna go for Humberto Carrillo. Would you like to know why?
Why?
They're in Saudi Arabia, so Zelina Vega is not going to be ringside. So he's not going to get that help. Yeah, so that's what I think is going to happen. All right, the next match, okay.
Oh, look at the... oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it's giant and throbbing.
Oh.
If only we could find a way to heal instead of hurt. We need to heal instead of hurt.
And this box is still here.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, next match we're going to 3-2-1 because I feel like we're going to agree. Mansoor versus Dolph Ziggler. 3, 2, 1. Mansoor. Of course, he's the one who's going to have an undefeated streak at Saudi Arabia shows.
Yeah.
Him and Luke and Carl. The three of them. They'll make their little, instead of OC, they're going to call themselves UD for undefeated. Too far. I went too far. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, this is very easy to predict. And all the matches we've predicted were just announced, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like we didn't... And a lot of, like this was Bleacher Report, this list came out about 11 hours ago. So I think there were reports of people watching who was getting off the planes and getting on the plane that they chartered to go there.
So the Undertaker.
Yeah. So, but these might be some predictions just based on who was getting on.
You heard about the Undertaker too?
Yes, I did. Okay, the Raw Tag Team Championships. And finally, not every time you get any tag belts actually defended at a pay-per-view, right? Very rare that there both are. There's only one this time, but yeah. It is Seth Rollins and Murphy versus Street Profits.
I'm gonna go with Street Profits because Seth is gonna fight Kevin Owens at WrestleMania.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Seth and Murphy because I think that if they drop the titles, it could be at Elimination Chamber. Yeah. So I think, they've had one match, barely a feud. The way that Street Profits have kind of been feuding with them is just an interjection of help from the existing feud. So I think if they are gonna move the belts, it should be more story.
Okay, I'm gonna try and move my foot.
Careful! Is that blood?
Oh my gosh!
It actually is. Have you been scratching? Okay.
It's
Next match. Both tag belts are being defended at this event. That never happens.
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh.
Okay, SmackDown Tag Team Championships: The New Day versus Miz and Morrison.
Miz and Morrison are gonna win.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Morrison returned. It'd be a pretty crap return if he just lost.
You know how it's Miz and Morrison, and you know how the Miz turns the WWE logo upside down to make his M? They should do that, and one of the M's is for Miz and the other one's for Morrison. That should be their tag team logo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with New Day. I don't think it's gonna be Miz. Okay. I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna say Miz and Morrison because then I think the Usos are gonna get the belts, and then it's gonna be 6-time champs versus 6-time champs at WrestleMania.
No, 7 times.
7. Well, yeah, 7 and 7. Or are they 7-time champs? The Usos are 6-time champs. Yeah, the New Day are 7-time champs. Yeah. So it'll be 7 versus 7. Something. They'll be on the pre-show, but it's something.
Yeah.
So sad. Kofi Kingston goes for main eventing WrestleMania. Not main eventing, but
In a main
event of WrestleMania down to the pre-show probably this year.
Vince. Crazy old man.
The only way he can make it up to us is having Drew McIntyre win.
The sexy Scotsman.
Yep. Okay, next match. Maybe a drum roll.
Drum.
Steel cage match. Corbin for the first time ever against Roman Reigns.
Boo!
Monumental. This has never happened before. It's really hard to call this match for two wrestlers that you've never seen actually face each
Let's
other.
do a 3, 2, 1 for the heck of it. I know what we're gonna do.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Roman
Reigns. You're gonna do it slow?
No, I said Roman.
Oh.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. He's gonna win. And please, for the love of WWE, let this be the last time they
You
fight.
said it was the first time. Quit confusing me.
I want the first time to be the last time, maybe.
The first time ever Roman's fought in a steel cage match at Saudi Arabia. Roman Reigns versus Brock in a cage. Sorry.
Okay. Next is the 2-week trophy gauntlet match. So it's AJ versus Andrade versus Rey Mysterio versus Bobby versus Eric versus R-Truth. Okay, so
versus not Rusev.
Okay, so I'm not gonna pick the winner yet. I'm just gonna say that I think in here during the match they're gonna have Bobby and R-Truth at one point fighting each other because it would have been Bobby and Rusev, and they have no story with Rey Mysterio who's replacing Rusev and Bobby. But they made a little bit of story with R-Truth fighting him on Monday. So I think those two are gonna be in the ring somehow. Who's first, who's second? I don't know. Obviously Andrade and Ray are gonna be against each other.
Andrade.
I guess they could start. With R-Truth Bobby, and it would just be funny if R-Truth got the win, and then Eric Rowan comes in, and Eric Rowan gets the win, and then they can do little guy against big guy and have Rey Mysterio win, and then Andrade comes in, and Andrade beats Ray, or no, Ray beats Andrade maybe, because that crowd likes Ray, so they're gonna cheer for Ray. They're not really gonna know who Andrade is, and then Ray versus AJ in the end, and I say AJ wins.
I'm gonna go out on a whim. Undertaker wins. AJ's gonna fight the Undertaker.
Yeah.
I say AJ's number one. He beats everybody. He thinks he won it. There's one more guy. The Undertaker. He's in Saudi Arabia. Tombstone. 1, 2, 3.
If they wouldn't have told us that they replaced Rusev, and then they just had the last person we would expect it to be Rusev, and then someone announced that Rusev was injured, so he's not there, and they have a replacement, and then it's the Undertaker. That would have been much better if they were going to put the Undertaker.
You still think AJ after that?
I don't think Undertaker's wrestling at this event. I think he's just going to show up. So I think AJ's going to win, and that's going to prompt Undertaker to come out and them to have words of some sort, perhaps. Okay, SmackDown Women's Championship, Bayley versus Naomi.
3, 2,
Very
1.
interesting, like the second time that they've had a women's match. So going to be very interesting.
First title match.
Yeah, well, like last time when it was Lacey and Natalya, they were very friendly with their match. They kept shaking hands and smiling at each other, even though Lacey was a heel and stuff. So it's going to be, like, especially with Bayley's new character, it's going to be interesting to see if she's allowed to be her emo type of self.
What if she comes out as the hugger?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if that'll even be.
I know there's a big time difference between us and Saudi Arabia, but I didn't know it was like years.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. This
3, 2, 1.
Bayley's gonna retain.
She's gonna fight Sasha at WrestleMania.
And they're not gonna lose the match, especially if they're having like a friendly match and they're not really doing the hardcore wrestling, because that's what I found with the Natalya and Lacey match. It was just kind of like a man match. It was the match for the sake of having a match as opposed to having a really good match.
Yeah.
Okay, WWE Championship, Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Brock Lesnar. Can you imagine the swerve if Ricochet won? Like, just okay, if Ricochet won, I would jump out of my seat up and down, like screaming for joy, because it would be such an amazing swerve kind of move.
The thing is, like, Ricochet should be a champ, but I want to see Brock versus Drew.
You could still, because there's still Elimination Chamber where they could fight and he'd get the belt back.
That'd be kind of useless.
Especially if he... So, okay. It's not going to happen. But let me just do some fantasy booking here. Let's say Brock is in the ring with Ricochet and they're having a little matchy poo. And Drew McIntyre comes out. You know how at the Royal Rumble, it was Ricochet's low blow that got McIntyre the win? What if McIntyre does a low blow on Brock Lesnar when the ref's not watching, and Ricochet gets the win? Little bit of, oxymoron, irony,